Hells yeah!
Shrim, purelo questi shrim, purelo curi.
Not like the way I'm seated.
Okay.
Okay, now we can go live.
Action.
Action. Action. Hey! Hello. Hi, I'm Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric. Hi, everybody. My name is Tim Heidecker. My name is Tim Heidecker. Hi, my name is Tim Heidecker. Tim Heidecker. Well, welcome to our new TV show.
Tarim Werdecker?
Hi. Hi.
Hi, I'm Eric Wareheim. Hi, I'm Eric Wareheim.
Eric Wareheim.
Hi, I'm Eric Wareheim.
I'm Eric Wareheim. Hey, I'm Eric Wareheim from Tim and Eric.
Thanks for coming on the show, by the way.
It's really good to
Appreciate
be here.
Thanks, Eric. It's great to be here, and I love working with you on this show. And I got to tell you, it has been a trip. Trip. It has been a trip being here.
Thanks so much for joining us digitally. This is an exciting thing for us to be able to answer all of your questions live on the net.
Oh, whoa! Okay. Let's get it going. Just ask.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how well do you think this interview is going to go?
At this stage, it's not going to be, it doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
This sucks. It's going to probably, starting with a number-related question is giving me a signal that's going to be probably a 1 or a 2.
Oops. I'm leaning more 1.
That's a pretty good start, huh? Okay, so why don't we try the second question, see where this goes.
How do you guys describe your
Humor.
I think we should take that one seriously.
We experiment. Red light. I think at some point, I hope very soon, that the term Tim and Eric would just become a way to describe our work. I think we're fairly normal people. Boo! That's just a fact.
It's coming!
There's an image of a person farting into a hat.
It's coming!
Now the graphic is a rear end and a hat, and the original graphic had like a puff smoke. That was too silly. The puff smoke was too much. So you take that out, you're left with still with the ass, still with the hat.
Still with the concept of passing gas into a hat.
So puff, go.
Next.
Can you tell me about the film itself, about the story?
Well, it's a story about a viral infection that spreads across the country. Tim and Eric's billion-dollar movie stars Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim as two men that are given $1 billion to make a movie at which they are taking the money and lose it pretty much right away. We got to keep the spread of disease down to a low risk.
It's a movie about two up-and-coming filmmakers, Tim Heidecker, Eric Wareheim. We get $1 billion. We got $1 billion. We had to spend it somehow, so we ruined the movie, and then we're on the run from Hollywood. And that was the original story.
It's sort of making fun. You know, we've lived in Hollywood for 7 or 8 years. We wanted to make fun of the idea of the Avatar thing of how much money can you put into a movie and just lampooning all of that kind of Hollywood business.
It's all an excuse to just be ridiculous and make crazy things happen.
We've always wanted to make a movie. We sort of got into television as a happy accident.
It's a film that came from the brains of two gentlemen who've known each other a very long time, much like maybe you guys.
Tim and Eric's starring it. It's cool.
It goes way beyond anything you can imagine.
You have Contagion, you have Outbreak, you have Walking Dead, you got a bunch of disaster films. But forget about it, we got something new. Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. It's gonna scare the out of you.
That's true.
Your movie premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, which had to be a thrill for you. I mean, as a first time, and you know, it seems like you're being very careless with your Oscars here.
Sure.
That had to be a thrill, huh?
Listen, we're happy to be at Sundance. This is an artistic, creative thing. We went to film school. We get the whole indie biz.
I'm in a party mood. I'm happy to be here at the dance.
Like Adele.
Young Hollywood, what's up, everyone?
What else are you guys gonna do here other than dance?
I'm gonna go tubing tomorrow at 5 a.m.
I'm gonna dance and I'm gonna show my move and have a blast and I'm jazzed about it.
Sit in my hot tub for as long as I can until I wrinkle away. Probably have some contests to see how long snowballs take to melt underneath the water.
It's cold. It's freezing.
I lost the feeling in my toes.
Okay.
So it's starting to hurt now, like pins and needles. I heard Taylor Swift was saving some money getting here, and she's a very frugal person, so you might say she's more like Taylor Thrift.
We sat down with Robert last night, I'm talking Redford, and we said, thanks for having us at the fest, thanks for hosting a private dinner with just Tim, me, and you. When
Bob Redford saw them film at Sundance, he's never done this before. He started running up and down the street, and he's screaming, going, "Somebody put this movie out, or I'm going to close this whole festival down now." 2 in the morning. The image of that man, one of my heroes in cinema, Sundance Kid, All the President's Men, Legal Eagles, rolling down the street, nude, crying, snow, dirt in his hair, sobbing. "Someone buy this movie!" Chilling.
Bob's crying, he's freaking out. Who's gonna buy? But there's a bidding war.
As we're on our way to Sundance to premiere the film, we get a call. They say they're going to be Rangoing the film.
We got Rangoed. We've been Rangoed.
We've been Rangoed. They said that to promote the DVD of Rango coming out, they're going to be interspersing outtakes from the movie into our film. Have they done it to other movies? We know when you're going to Rango us. We can figure it out.
All right, now listen.
Call them now and ask them to de-Rango our film so that we can show the film that we made. All we ask is take the scenes, the outtakes, take them out. Stop the Rangoing of Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. At the last minute, they took them out. I Rango, you Rango, they Rango, Rangoed.
How excited are you guys to be releasing the film?
Jazzed.
I say jazz because it's about having a gas.
You really feel that energy.
We are so jazzed about all the cool goofs that we did in the movie.
Jazzed. He is jazzed. Jazzed.
On a level of 1 to 100 of excitement, I'm around 75.
I dropped a couple hits of acid.
It's a wild ride. What's the next question?
How does it compare to your sketch comedy show?
It's a wild movie.
I think it's brave. You know, I think it's a brave movie.
Tim and I were in front of the camera 90% of the time,
Yeah.
so we had to trust our team to make sure we got the takes and to move on, and to, we had to go by the script a lot more than TV show.
It was very difficult.
Our TV show is 11 minutes of pretty fast-paced insanity.
We wanted you to just kind of get lost in the jokes and the story and not make a specifically crappy-looking movie.
You can't get better than that. Thank the Lord.
How do you pitch a movie like this to financiers?
Trust us, you're going to love this movie.
That's a Tim and Eric guarantee.
Boom, you did it.
So, how involved are you guys in like the whole production process of your work?
Our process when we're working is very serious. We take it very seriously, so it's not something we mess around with.
I made it by myself with a little bit of help from my best friend.
I did a lot of work on it, and I'm talking a little bit more than Tim.
What did you do? You talk shit on me?
Well.
He fell asleep. He nods off. I go, hello.
Listen, we write the movie, we acted the movie, we directed, we cut the thing.
Took a lot of work to get it together.
We worked really hard to make this movie, and took a lot of energy. A lot of great people worked on it.
Doug Lucenhop, one of the editors of Tim and Eric $1 billion movie, he also does Check It Out. He also does an awesome show. He's a talented man. DJ Doug in the mix. Man. We thought he was an 18-year-old boy, an intern. But he was around 35. Boy. In the mix.
Peace.
What's next?
Was it difficult for you guys to stretch your style of comedy into a feature narrative?
There's a TV show, it's a short TV show, and there's a long movie. Yeah, it was very hard and difficult.
It's a real movie, or it's not a sketch movie. There's a story there.
You do the beginning of the movie, and then it slowly comes in and elevates up, and then the pinnacle's the top here. But you always start back here.
It was difficult, very difficult.
It was hard.
What?
I mean, imagine two empty souls looking for a home.
Shouldn't it?
What?
Hard. Yeah. Hard.
Next.
What kind of finances did you guys do to raise your $1 billion?
We look towards ourselves.
Big shout out to my corporate sponsor, McDonald's. Thanks for everything. You guys keep me fresh every day, and I appreciate all the sandwiches you guys make me every day. You know, Burger King could make a short film that we could direct about the Burger King character.
Yeah.
He's an E-Trade guy, and I'm an Ameritrade guy. I am now considered, in their books, a master trader. And guess what? At my McDonald's, I know all the access codes, so I don't have to ask for the key. We stay out of the bond market, of course. Thanks to Snickers for getting out there and promoting the film. What if Burger King started giving away Blu-ray players? That's a Snickers a day. Keeps the doctor away, they say.
Who gave me that?
Oh, I know it was. It was Burger King. So I'm going to eat their restaurant exclusively now. I'm not going to eat anything else. Big shout out to Zales Diamonds. They provided me for all my diamonds.
Snickers.com.
I guess that means that they're going to be providing Snickers at our hotel. Burger King. McDonald's. Zales Diamonds.
Zaz.
That's how we got the $1 billion. That's how we made the movie. It's as easy as that.
Was there anything that you were able to do in this movie because it's rated R that you weren't able to? Were there any more freedoms allowed to you with the rated R that you didn't have on the TV show?
See, you have a yes/no question.
I think so.
Yes.
But just separate the chair. All right. Get some water in you. Get some water in you. Oh, it's R. Look at the rating. It's a professional R-rated goof.
So what was the biggest sin you committed making this movie? What did he disapprove of most?
Bad stuff. I'm not that kind of guy.
Once we did find the Lord, and we had that blessing ceremony, and then we were anointed by minister, then everything was looking better for us.
Let's pray. I just did.
I feel so relieved. Next question.
What kind of crowd are you expecting?
17% of the population.
One in every two males on the planet, so 50% of the population of the male population. We need every man on Earth to watch our film twice. Will Ferrell's weird, contractual obligations. The world premiere of our movie has to feature an audience made up of 90-year-old women.
What kind of response do you get?
I'm sure it's crazy.
Cool. You call this creativity? I spent money on this bull.
It's just not funny. There was a sense of disappointment and regret. I got a tweet this morning from some mean fan that said, "Stop acting like you're a movie star. No one's going to know who you are in 2 years." Hopefully, it's going to be the kind of movie that what wakes people up and says, "We got to do something about this." Did you purposefully try to keep the billion-dollar movie more accessible for a wider audience, at least compared to your more esoteric Awesome Show stuff? Sorry.
Great question. Who's that from?
That's from Tim Heidecker.
Tim Heidecker.
Tim Heidecker. Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. Back to you.
Why should families go take their kids to see your movie over something like The Lorax?
Look at the rating. It's R. Well, families should not take people to see this movie. It's not for children. It is a raunch fest. It's controversial and it's sin. It's also hot. Don't bring your kids. You don't have to go see the movie.
You've got some pretty silly stuff here. Did the Lord approve of it all?
You expect me to have some kind of mind reading capability? I mean, what the heck?
Who fucking cares?
Who fucking cares? Well, I know Robin Williams in Billion Dollar Movie. That's a great follow-up question. Why? I can't remember. We had him in for an audition. Can we talk about something else? Can we expect to see more Awesome Show or check it out anytime soon? Yes.
That's nice.
No, Eric, I want to know. This is serious.
Can you imagine 6 new episodes of Check It Out starring Dr. Steve Brule?
Check It Out Season 2. Guess what? It's coming up in March. 6 new episodes. I directed them along with my good friend Tim. The Doctor gets wild. If you liked Season 1, you're going to like it. If you didn't like Season 1, you're not going to like it.
Check it out!
Oh, yeah!
Will we get more of the Awesome Show?
Oh, this is just what you said.
I don't think so.
No, we don't think so.
My answer is no. No! 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 The Awesome Show is, as that show exists, is over.
What's something you guys want to do next?
Next.
After all the hubbub about the movie dies down.
We got an exciting piece of news. Eric and I are going to be starting production on our very, very own Star Wars related sketch comedy show. It's called Scar Snores. Star Snores. It's a goof on Star Wars. I'm working on a series of detective novels. There's 35. I have an order of 35 books I have to write. What if Han Solo comes out and we dress him up and he comes out with the guitar and he starts playing and he goes, "What's going on?" I go, "It's a Han Solo." It's called the Inspector Trist series, and it's just about this inspector who investigates murders in the South.
I got a Han Solo thing, and he's Han Solo, I'm Chewie. Can you imagine that? I know what you're saying. A lot of people have done the Star Wars things. What is Tim and Eric going to bring? But what we're going to bring is our love for the original Star Wars series. Right. You know, I'm talking the first 3 back in the 70s.
Yeah, we just got a green light for our new show. It's called Star Snores. And it's a spoof on Star Wars. We're making more Steve Brule shows.
Okay.
And I think we'll still always do stuff with Adult Swim, whether it's like specials and offshoots of Awesome Show, and you know, we're hoping that this movie does well enough that allows us to make another one. We'd love to make another movie.
We'd love to do a $1 trillion movie.
So we're looking forward to that. Anything else? If you guys were Jedi, would you be on the light or the dark side of the... I didn't know you were going to put Star Wars questions in this. People are loving the Han Solo sketch. We got a bunch of silly ideas about Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
What are some of your favorite comedy teams
duos
that inspired you?
Mike and Mark. Who was the one with the short, fat one and the tall, skinny one? The Fat Man and the Joke.
Penn and Teller?
No, yes, Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller is our favorite comedy team.
Stims and Dope. I actually was like a big Abbott and Costello fan when I was really young. Like I had this book of all their routines I used to do. You know, the Three Stooges were the greatest duo there ever was.
What were you sort of growing up? Your comedy influences that sort of brought this sort of madcap absurdist sort of humor out.
You know, crazy weird movies, public access, local commercials. You know, VHS tapes that got passed around. It's also from Eric and I spending years living in a house together and goofing around and making little movies and just making each other laugh. And then traditional shit like, Will's Alma Mater, Saturday Night Live.
Who is your favorite celebrity to work with?
So favorite celebrity to work with? That's her question, and the answer would be my personal favorite would be Eric Wareheim. I think you probably thought I was going to say somebody like Bill Ferrell or ooh boy, so many stars: John C. Reilly, Zach Galifianakis, Maria Bamford, Sir Alec Guinness. We've worked with, and we're very excited to be working with Tim Allen.
Do you have any impressions of any of those guys?
I do a pretty good Jeff Goldblum, I think.
Will Ferrell actually didn't let us look him in the eye during all of his takes.
I'd love to meet Will. I'd love to meet him. It's on my bucket list.
I mean, that would be a dream come true.
When we directed him, we had to have a big piece of duvetine, which is like a black curtain, in front of us while Will did his thing.
And you can't look him in the eye, and we have secret meetings so that we're not seen together and that kind of stuff.
We love him. It was great working with him, but
it's strange because there's a scene in the movie where we hug and we actually touch, but it's not us. And it's not, well, the shot of us is us, but it's a double of him. Interesting.
It's like a 3D generated Will.
Aha. It's just, he's one of our comedy heroes, and if he's watching Will, it's not a big deal. Let's just get lunch or something. Make it casual.
Yes. Go on.
We've worked together in this sort of weird way. Let's just make it official and, toast to the success.
Well, that's interesting, yes. Wow.
A little Jeff Goldblum going on.
What are you thinking about, Tim?
Let me try to answer that in a funny way. I'm trying to think of a joke. I'm keeping track of this. Sure. I'm starting to think about other things going on later in the day. Life is not a race. There's no reason I should walk around in a hair shirt. Fedoras. I just opened up a can of worms. You do your best, and you don't sell out your soul. You do what you think is right, and that's all you can do. A can of worms. That's how I started my day. Hair shirt.
Have you guys yourselves harnessed the power of Shrim before?
People at Red Eye know everyone's got the D.
We have one rule on the bus, and it's generally no two, only one, in the toilet. You'll see that there's a reverence and respect for diarrhea. This could be a funny goof where I pretend that I'm actually wiping your ass with TP.
And a real man was doing diarrhea and throw it up in the bus.
Friend. Try again. You have a question for me?
What's something you guys have done over the years to maintain this close bond between you?
gotta say, I never thought about that. You'll see when the camera goes off, I'll go into the separate room. We will not discuss anything with each other. We get into the tickle room and we get involved in trying to get silly gas gangs going and just get silly with stuff. What's your cell phone number?
My cell phone number?
Yeah.
It's 610-666-6969.
This is so nice. I haven't had a minute to myself in 15 years.
Watch the hand.
I took a picture of a turd Eric made in the bathroom. He didn't flush. I gave Eric a little magic mushrooms about an hour ago. I didn't tell him. I put him in his oatmeal.
I will be able to stare at him for 2 days, and we didn't.
Whoa, this friend is staring me down. I could feel it. That's been going on for 15 years now.
Do you feel naked without your partner?
It's another yes/no question.
No.
Yes, no, I don't.
I don't think so. I mean, yes.
Is it a good feeling being nude?
What the heck? I mean, that's a weird question. I love it too, though. I don't know why. I just get a charge out of it. Depends on who you're with, I guess. That's better than a handshake squad. You know? Being nude with your dad. Being nude with your dad's friends at the gym when you're 10 years old, playing racquetball. Not great.
Yeah.
All the time.
Being nude with me?
What the heck? And I don't want to hurt your feelings. Probably not great.
Okay, all right.
It's just not going to work. And that could change if I got to know you.
Take 2.
What is it like to be a good man?
It feels unbelievably amazing. I got pussy on the mind.
Whoa!
I told him!
Yes!
I said he would do this! Unbelievable! What's a...
Cat. Cats. Cat.
I think that's what he's talking about.
I'm talking dong, bro. Dong, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Close-ups. That, don't...
I'm thinking about pussy.
I didn't talk shit. I was just saying some personal stuff.
He is not a good man. He's never met one. It's true.
You can consider my dad, I know one good man.
And over to me. Who do you guys know to stay on the air?
Next.
Why are you both so unfunny?
Shit.
Great. Appreciate it. Thanks. Wrong. Here are the shovels. Now start shoveling the shit.
I'm ready to really fight. It's hard to concentrate on your questions when I got that grandma looking at me.
There's just a lot of questions that don't deserve to be read. How are you guys still around?
I can't focus on the words. It's just such a bad vibe.
And where do these people come up with this funny stuff? I have no respect for this exchange that we're having. Try it again.
Tim, why are you so obsessed with pussy?
Well, that's not cool. Go suck an egg.
Busted on that one.
Cat.
Cats.
We got 10 minutes now, so you better ask some good questions now. We're gonna do this and we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
If you were a pie, what kind of pie would you be?
This is great. I would be a smile pie.
Guys, we said clear the set. How are we supposed to concentrate? It just turned us off, you know.
Okay. Why is a horse when it's green?
What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, this is weird. This is starting to get a little odd.
To us, that doesn't make sense.
We should talk about this more. Well,
we'll turn the cameras off. I'll tell you all kinds of junk.
This is possibly the most unprofessional interview experience of my life.
Try cutting to the core of what the question is instead of the setup.
What's your favorite toilet? What's your favorite violin? What's your favorite sock? What is your favorite lifestyle?
I mean, I'm so close to walking out. I mean, what a breach. I gotta say, I am angry about that. I can't imagine what the other questions are. You do these things, and you do these things for the fruit.
Okay, last question. We have time for one more question.
Yeah.
High five or whatever. Yo Pablo. Yo Pablo.
I don't understand what he's trying to ask me here.
It's only a question.
High five or whatever.
It's not working
I don't know
for
what
me.
he's talking about.
Pablo, what the fuck? Yo.
Y-O-P-A-B-L-O.
Pablo.
I think everybody should tweet this to Yo Pablo.
At Yo Pablo.
It's very simple. You just write, "It's time to stop."
Yo. Hey, high five or whatever. Pablo.
I want everybody that's watching right now to get on Twitter. I want you to write to Yo Pablo and say, why? Why have you done this to this wonderful Q&A? Yo Pablo. I want to know where Pablo's at, if he's at home, if he's at work, and he's got this great opportunity to talk to a couple of really energetic, interesting, creative guys, Tim and Eric, and he takes that opportunity and what does he do with it? He throws it away. Y-O-P-A-B-L-O. It's time to stop. Delete your account.
Yo. Can you imagine the shit that Yo Pablo's getting right now because of us?
Yo.
Pablo. Do you want to get Yo Pablo'd right now? Yo. See what you did, Yo Pablo?
Pablo. Y'all better watch what you're saying to us because we're going to Pablo the shit out of you. You say the wrong thing. Don't say anything you're going to regret.
I hate you guys.
We didn't come in here and be like, we hate Jason, you know? We came here, Chase.
You're dead to me. I'm just done. I'm done with it.
We're done, Chase.
Tim. And Eric. Tim. Can someone check if it's a holiday? I thought it's President's Day.
This damn hat. Can't get this bread in my hat.
Tavern. The cavern. What, the cavern game? Snickers uses peanuts. Can we cover me up a little bit like that? Is that all right?
Too hot now. It's got too hot.
I just got to cover my... Because a lot of times these interviews get a little dry.
Yeah.
I just thought...
Look at this, though.
All right, sit down. Now, how about that?
Eric. Is he Korean man?
No, I don't elaborate that.
Quimp is a penis fart. My dad likes our work. He is not a stoner.
Wow.
Everything you've ever done.
It's like you're about to make love with your wife, and then the dog shits in the other room, and you smell the shit, and you're like, how am I going to get to the bone zone?
Listen, I got a lot of Squidbilly shit all around me, stuff all around me.
Tim. Let's get another, can we get another plant?
I go, duck, and he goes, nah.
You can't say that. You can't say that. It's a sex act. What country are you from?
Wow.
I'll clean it up.
I'll clean it up!
I mean, that's a great, healthy attitude to have.
It's all cleaned up for you.
You happy now?
Come on now.
Eric. I am one half of the Zit Twins.
Hey, anyone remember Assy McGee? I do.
A man's coat and man's suit. I saw his log in the movie.
Hey everyone, I know Assy McGee didn't make it to DVD. Sorry, Matt Harrigan.
The thing is like a tree.
Pettis, P-E-T-T-I-S.
Part players that.
Clooney made a shout out to that log.
Imagine being blazed in the bone zone in the dorm room.
Be sure you're anointed the day before. Be sure you're anointed the day after.
I was chewing a Clips, and then I went through it all. And we freak out on it. I mean, he goes nuts with it. Put that over there, cool it down. See how hot that is? That's HB. He's got a beard, but he has no hair.
What, a month and a half ago?
I'm not an animal. I'm a man.
I'll touch you again! You have access to your account!
What the hell? Out of nowhere.
Joe!
So things have not changed too much.
So do it from here and down the chair.
Sit on the chair.
Anyone want to know any secrets about Seth Green?
Oh.
Jesus, that angle's way too high, dick.
Catvertising.
No, yeah.
Silly dogs dancing and funny happy birthday spout.
Wasn't fully done. Special shout out to Snooks. What's up?
I'll just hold it then.
One thing you can do right now, which we do, is you take some nail polish remover and put it all over your hands and your lips, your nose and your eyes and your ears. Do that every morning. Let's cool it down. Better put her back in. Get online and check out any clip. Magic. Oh. Stay off my sites. Ripped off pirate Jag.
Yeah.
Go home. My password is little frog boy. That's LITTLEFROGBOY. Forget that. I have a new password that's private. Like I'm a 4-year-old.
I'm just a cat and I'm doing cat stuff.
Hold on, let me tweet something. Bull roar.
It's not a literal.
It's
not a real
practical.
cat. You know, we're talking in metaphors here.
Yeah.
Yo, MTV farts.
Gotcha!
I'm gonna find you, ZZ Rawson. I'm gonna pile drive you in front of your parents. Bitch.
Because my rule is you can't make fun of a dad too bad. Yo, MTV farts. We have a lot of pictures of Venture Brother guys nude.
Yeah, it's not like a hat you wear.
It's not a real hat.
Yo, MTV farts.
Come on, see Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. Only appearing live in terms of at theaters March 2nd. And everybody go check out Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. March 2nd.
Watch our movie! Get online right now and watch our movie!
You like Family Guy? Then you'll like our movie. Rent Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie.
Could you guys do it? Could you guys just do it, please? You guys, just go to our movie, rent it, take your friends to the theaters. Let's pay back the companies, pay back Schlang, and then we can make another one. Thank you.
Bring your dad, bring your uncle, bring someone of age, and enjoy it responsibly.
You touring this film, I'm gonna cut your nuts off.
It's as easy as that.
Thank you.
Well, I'd just like to take this time to thank you, Tim, for all the cool answers and the insight into the Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie, an awesome show, and Tom Goes to the Mayor, and check it out.
Well, I also want to thank the audience, the Tim and Eric fan base, specifically the core audience, and more generally, the Adult Swim fan base and the support that they provide through the variety of shows that this wonderful network has created over the years, and the support that has existed alongside the online community and the people that check it out on the TV show when they're watching TV on home. And they're supporting the products, they're supporting the shows, their purchasing power really makes a difference. And I just want to say that it's important that we acknowledge it and that our core fan base is able to access the material that they have, that they're able to really zone in on it and become part of the online fan community and make a difference really when it comes to the levels of their appreciation. And if that's all it takes, and that's what people need to do, they get online and they support it.
Goodbye.
Come see the film!
Come see our movie!
Please.
Peace!
Cut! $1 billion movie in theaters now.
The f*** are you doing? Go see the goddamn movie!